kid. You gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came before.
Why you should watch Eden Zero. First, we will provide you with a little background about Eden Zero before it becomes anime series. Hit that subscribe button. And leave a comment what anime next should we cover. When we talk about shonen manga, people will always think about fantasy, detectives, and even inline skating. But one aspect that has remained largely unexplored is space. Of course, there are still other series from the Shonen Jump with space themes, but still hard to get attention until the creation of Hiro Mashima Eden Zero. We will provide you with a little bit of history about Hiro Mashima past work. Mashima Hiro, born May 3, 1977, is a Japanese manga artist. He gained success with his first serial Rave Master, published in Kodansha's weekly shonen magazine from 1999 to 2005. His best-selling work, Fairy Tail, published in the same magazine from 2006 to 2017, has become one of the best-selling manga series with over 72 million copies in print. Many misunderstand Eden Zero as a follow-up sequel for Fairy Tail. What makes it similar to Fairy Tail, and what's it about? It's hard to ignore the similarities it has with its predecessors. Example: Rebecca Bluegarden is literally just Lucy if she decided to take up being a vlogger. Shiki is just Natsu with Gray's hair and gravity powers. There's a well-known space pirate known as Elsie Crimson, and she looks exactly like Erza Scarlet. There are lots of nods to Mashima's past work, and it is not a bad thing to do. As with the transition of Rave Master to Fairy Tail, this seems like a case of Mashima reusing character models. Eden Zero has a more serious tone to it and tackles more adult subject matter than Rave Master or Fairy Tail ever did. With the anime reaching its last episodes for Season 1, it's worth diving into the manga to see what's in store for anime viewers. The story. Okay, let's just forget about the character similarity. But there is one thing that Hiro Mashima decided to focus more on the Eden Zero, and that is the story tone. Hiro Mashima has struggled with the tone of the story many times, especially during Fairy Tail. There have been moments where he set up a truly emotional moment and wiped it away not a few chapters later, by having the character come back to life. While Eden Zero still has the power of friendship that he likes so much, it's done in a far more adult way than before. The series touches on some dark topics such as prejudice and human cruelty. Set in the far future, humanity has conquered the stars. Civilizations are strung across multiple planets and survive using special technology that relies on ether energy. One such planet is Grand Bell, a planet where only one human resides, and that's a young boy named Shiki. When a young girl named Rebecca arrives on the planet, he gains the opportunity to explore the cosmos. The two of them set out looking for Mother, the creator of the universe. AI plays a large role over many arcs, and the focus of the series is on the divide between robots and humanity. This series discusses the nature of robots. Are they really alive, and how close to humans should they be considered? Several of Shiki's companions throughout the series are robots. Some are powerful androids with complete sentience that either find themselves being used by humans or find a way to gain their freedom. Shiki and his crew are some of the few that believe robots are living beings, no different from humans. The rest of the galaxy views them as tools to be used. It's a constant struggle between the two sides that reach a small climax during the Force arc, where both sides receive casualties thanks to a virus, straining any trust present between the two. Mashima attempts to correct some of the problems he sees in his own work. In the afterword for Volume 5 of Eden Zero, he speaks about how people often see the villains in his work as sympathetic, making them want to root for the bad guys. Supposedly, Mashima has gone out of his way in Eden Zero to try and make the villains a lot less likable, wanting people to root for the heroes instead.
いくつもの命が失われ、1200年の時を食われました。後にこの日は、ギルスト浄化の日と呼ばれました。
There's a powerful, unstoppable dragon running across the galaxy that goes around eating planets. It's called a chronophage, and it eats time on a planet, completely erasing decades of a planet's existence, effectively creating massive paradoxes. No one knows what to do about it save leaving before someone can have their time consumed. In many ways, he's like Galactus from Marvel Comics. Okay, I hope that we provide you with knowledge and answers to the question about why you should watch Eden Zero. I hope you find the video very informative. Hit that subscribe button. And leave a comment what anime next should we cover.
You gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came before. You just gotta bend your knees, take a deep breath.